Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to math. Today we're going to cover what's called permutations and combinations, okay? That is the title of today's video. Today we're doing part A, next time we're doing part B. Today we're only going to cover combinations, okay? Next slide we're going to cover permutations. All you have to know is for this. When it comes to combinations, we're trying to combine things, see how many different possibilities can we make. There's a specific equation we use for these. Each one has their own. They're somewhat similar. Instead of doing it the old-fashioned way, when you have a lot of sticks and you're trying to combine, instead of saying, okay, I have these many sticks here, and then this many here, this one can go with this one can go with this one can go, they all can go, and then instead of doing that, there's a specific equation we're going to use today. Okay? So you don't have to be there forever trying to figure out how many combinations. The equation we're going to use today is, for combinations, we have n comma r, okay, equals, I might have run a little bit out of space, I'm going to write it down here, n exclamation point over n minus r exclamation point r exclamation. Okay? That is the equation we're going to use today. You might ask yourself, what is n? What is r? What does this exclamation point mean? Okay. N is the total amount. Okay. N is your total. Your total amount. R is whatever you're combining. Okay. Whatever you're combining together, meaning combined. Okay? The exclamation point, should I say, the exclamation point means factorial, meaning whatever number you start off with, you're going to count down. Okay? So if I had 3 factorial, that means we're going to multiply 3 times 2 times 1. Okay? So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 1 is still 6. Okay? If we had a factorial of 5, we will count as 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? That is the factorial. Make sure you write it down. Make sure you have the definition of the factorial, what it is. Have all this down on your notes. If you need more time, again, pause the video, and then we can get started on the assignment. All right, guys. Notice that I have the equation up on the board again. Okay? Just so it can help us. The example for today is, there is a total of 10 people that want to be in a club, okay? A club with 10 people. So there's a club that meets up, there's 10 people. So there's a club, 10 people, okay? In that club, they're going to choose a committee, okay? Out of those 10 people, only 4 can be in the committee. So, committee, 4 people, okay? We want to find out how many different ways or different possibilities out of those 10 people can end up in the committee. Meaning, 10 is our n, right? Our total. R is our number of people that are going to be on that committee. So we have n, again, which is our total. So 10 is our total. 4 is our r. So we can say 10, exclamation point, over 10 minus 4, exclamation point, and then again r, which is another 4. Okay? All we did is just set it up. We haven't solved anything. All we did is plug it in. Once we have it plugged in, okay, all we have to do is start off by subtracting. 10 minus 4 is 6, right? So we can say 10 factorial over 6 factorial and 4 factorial. Okay? All we did with the 6 is substitute. 10 minus 6 is, 10 minus 4 is 6. Now that we have that, think of it as this way. I'm not going to write it all down because it's going to take the whole board. But remember, we're counting 10, 9. You know what? I'll see how much I can fit in here. I'll start on this side. So we have 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? Over, it looks long. Bear with me, okay? Over 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. But we also have another 4 on the side. So 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to try to make it simple on ourselves. Okay? Make it easy on ourselves. So we're going to cancel out as much as we can. Notice that which one's bigger on the bottom? The 6 to the 1 or the 4 to the 1? The 6 to the 1, right? It's bigger. More numbers to cover. We're going to cancel out all the way to 6 from 1. So we're going to cancel this side. Whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other, meaning whatever we do on the bottom, we have to do on the top. So we're going to cancel all the way from 6 to 1 on the top. 6 to 1, okay? We're left with 10, 9, 8, and 7. Okay? We're also left with 4, 3, 2, 1 on the bottom. All we have to do now is just multiply, okay? We have 10 times 9, which is 90. 90 times 8, which is 0, 720, times 7. Okay? Because remember, we're trying to combine it all together. We get 0, we get 4, we get a 1, for 950. So we get 5,040. Okay? So we have 5,040 over, remember, whatever we did on one side, we have to do the other. 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay? So 4 times 3 is 12 times 2, which is 24, times 1 is just 24. So we have 24 on the bottom. Okay? If we plug it into a calculator, 24 can go into 5,040. I'm going to skip that step. In the calculator, I already did it. It's already in here. 210. Okay? So there's 210 combinations. Okay? And that is our answer. 210. Looks like a lot of work because I have to plug it in. Okay? I suggest that some of you might skip a step here where you plug it in. Try to always do all the steps because sometimes you get lost. Sometimes you forget where you're combining. So make sure you write everything down. Copy it down. If you have any questions, let me know, okay? Send an email to me, say, Mr. Rivera, I didn't get this, help me out, okay? So, now, make sure you have everything written down. Make sure you send a picture of your notes to me with your answers once you're done watching the video. So, here's your assignment. Alright guys, the assignment for today is, we have C, comma, 7, 3. Okay, that's your first problem. Remember, what I have to do is R, N, and R. Okay? Your second problem is C. I don't want to make too much big numbers. 12 and 8. Okay? Those are your two examples. We have 7, comma 3 and 12, comma 8. Okay? Again, make sure you send me your answers as soon as you're done watching the video. Let's do all the formula if you need it really quick up here. So we don't need this 10 or this 4 anymore. Make sure you send me your answers again once you're done watching the video, and I'll be waiting for your email.